After a pair of road matches a week ago in which the Southeastern Lady Lion volleyball team split the two matches, the Lady Lions return home to face the Northwestern State Lady Demons right here at the University Center. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the aforementioned University Center on the campus of Southeastern Louisiana. I'm Chris Salim, and I want to thank you all for joining us here on the Southeastern Sports Network as we're about 10 minutes away from the first serve between the Lady Demons of Northwestern State, my old stomping ground. So those of you from Natchitoches listening in, just want to say hello to you, and you never forget where you come from. But the Lady Lions, under first-year head coach Jeremy White, at 8-10 overall, 3-2 in the Southland Conference, and the Lady Demons under head coach Sean Tierkoff, 12-7 with a 4-1 record in the conference. So it should be a good one this evening. It is volleyball weather as it is raining outside, cats and dogs for the most part, and we don't have a problem here inside with that. But should be a very entertaining match between two very, very talented teams, and we'll tell you a lot more about each of them when we return. Again, about 8 or 9 minutes until we start this one off here from the University Center. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network.
What do you love most about being a student athlete at Southeastern?
So I chose teammates for life because on our golf team, nobody's from the same spot, but the friendships we've made once we graduate, I know we'll always be friends, we'll always see each other, we'll always come back and visit.
Welcome back to the University Center as we get you set for tonight's match between the Northwestern State Lady Demons and your Southeastern Lady Lions, as the Lady Lions again come in with an 8-10 record, 3-2 in the Southland Conference following a split last week on the road. Tuesday night, the Lady Lions outlasted Nichols in 5 sets, 16-14, as senior Caroline Golden recorded back-to-back aces from the service line, with the match tied at 14 in the 5th set to clinch the victory. Jody Ito led Southeastern with 12 kills, adding to her team lead with 171. Golden also had 12, giving her 167 on the season. But honestly, it's been the setter, ladies and gentlemen, Bailey Laskowski for the Lady Lions, who's been one of the unsung heroes. The freshman, 5th in the Southland with 465 assists, not to mention she's been pretty sharp on the service line with 10 aces, and it's not just the aces that make her difficult. Her top spin serve is as difficult as anybody's to return, and even when she doesn't get the quote-unquote ace, she puts the opponents in a lot of, disadvantages. And so I think, she's one I think deserves to be highlighted tonight as, somebody who has really been a big part of the Lady Lions turnaround this year. However, on Saturday, things didn't go particularly well for the Lady Lions. They fell in straight sets to Sam Houston, 25-18, 23, and 21. But, again, Sam Houston, obviously a very quality team, as you'll find out here in just a second. We'll go over the Southland Conference standings in just a second. The Northwestern State Lady Demons under fourth-year head coach Sean Kirchhoff. They entered tonight's match with a 3-game winning streak. The Lady Demons beat the University of Incarnate Word 3-1 and outlasted Texas A&M Corpus Christi 3-2, both on the road. Northwestern is led by a young lady who I assure you we will call her name out close to 100 times probably in this match. Junior Hannah Brister leads the Southland with 257 kills. That's 33 more than any other player in the conference. So she will be a handful for the Lady Lions tonight. It'll be interesting to see exactly how Coach Jeremy White and the Lady Lions plan to try to at least minimize her attempts and her kill opportunities. But anyway, let's take a look at the aforementioned Southland Conference standings. As right now it's Stephen F. Austin that's the team to beat. They're undefeated at 5-0 in the Southland, 17-1. Sam Houston also undefeated, 4-0, 8-8 overall. Northwestern State at 4-1, 12-7. Southeastern right behind them in fourth, 3-2 in the conference, 8-10 overall. And you got a log jam from about the 5 all the way down. It's A&M Corpus Christi 3-3 in the conference, 10-9 overall. Nichols and Houston Baptist both at 2-2. Same for Abilene Christian, 2-2. UNO and Central Arkansas both 2-3. McNeese and Lamar both 1-4, and the University of Incarnate Word is 0-5. But again, a match tonight that I expect to be very competitive. It's a terrific crowd here at the University Center. As looks like we've got cheerleaders, we've got the fraternities, sororities, and a good bit of the student section filled up on the far side, as you can see on your screen as we count down to the first serve. Let's take a look around the rest of the conference from this week, as there's only 3 matches tonight, as several teams win action earlier this week. As we pull that up, give me just 1 second, ladies and gentlemen. Every once in a while the internet likes to slow down on us, but Lady Lions again with a chance to make some noise, as they've got 11 conference matches remaining, 12 overall, just 1 non-conference. And again, you can just see the steady improvement match by match, and I don't think that Saturday at Sam Houston was necessarily a setback. I mean, the Lady Lions played exceptionally well in the second and third sets, but just ran into an extremely talented team in Sam Houston State. So as we take a look at the rest of the conference from earlier this week, Tuesday night it was Central Arkansas defeating McNeese 3-2, and Corpus Christi over UIW in straight sets. Also Northwestern State with a straight set victory over Lamar. Last night in the conference, let's take a look. There was 2 matches, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, it was just 1. Stephen F. Austin improving to 17-1 as they swept UNO. And then tonight, of course, the Lady Lions and the Northwestern State Lady Demons right here at the University Center are also on the slate for the conference. Abilene Christian and Nichols at 7 o'clock, that match at Nichols. And Houston Baptist taking on Sam Houston State in Huntsville, as the Lady Lions and Lady Demons continue to jockey for position. But again, I'm expecting a competitive match from wire to wire. These are 2 very talented teams on the upside, and maybe it's Stephen F. Austin's league to win or lose, but both of these 2 teams could have something to say about that before the season is done. But that's putting the cart so far ahead of the horse, it's almost insane. The only thing that matters right now is the Lady Lions and Lady Demons tonight, and that is next right here on the Southeastern Sports Network.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the University Center on the campus of Southeastern Louisiana University as your Lady Lions host the visiting Demons of Northwestern State University. At this time, we ask that you please stand and remove your hats as we honor America with the playing of our national anthem. And now, introducing the available players tonight for the Northwestern State Demons. Number 2, Skylar Bess. Number 5, Addison McDermott. Number 7, Haley Hall. Number 8, Charlie Faust. And number 16, Bryce Potter. And now, the starting lineup for the Lady Demons. Number 3, Courtney Seaton. Number 9, Alexis Warren.
And welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. We're just a minute or two away from the first serve. Southeastern and Northwestern State right here at the University in beautiful Hammond, America. I'm Chris Salim, and I want to thank our producer for tonight, Colton Vickers, as he's done a fantastic job of making the Southeastern Sports Network what it is so far, and a lot of credit to Damon Sunday, who kind of helped pioneer this with the risk of sounding melodramatic, but a heck of an idea that both of these guys have gotten. And it's not just a lot of teams have a network, but these guys have really put a lot of time in making this thing look as professional as possible, and their work is certainly appreciated as the Lady Lions in Northwestern State just about set to tip this thing, or excuse me, start this thing off with the first serve. I guess I've got myself in basketball mode a little bit, considering we are at the home of the men's basketball team and women's basketball team as well. Speaking of men's basketball, we will hear from Southeastern men's head basketball coach David Kiefer following set 2, as he'll give us a couple of ideas and what to expect from the Lions, as they are about 3.5 weeks away from the tip-off at Tulane. So we'll hear from him after set 2, unless for some reason he's unable to or something comes up. But 99% Coach Kiefer will join us after the second set. The Lady Demons 12-7 overall, 11-2 in the Southland. Southeastern 8-10. And 3-2 in the conference, as we're just about set to go. The Lady Demons will be in their road black, while the Lady Lions in their home yellow and green. And let's see who won the toss. I think the Lady Lions won it and will serve, but I could be wrong. So for Southeastern, it is going to be Jody Ito, Sam Gomez, Caroline Golden. Let's see who else. Bailey Laskowski, Jolie Hidalgo, and Lizzie Lowe starting this one off for Southeastern. For the Lady Demons, it'll be number 18, Cayman Sutton, number 14, Megan Lowe Miller, number 3, Courtney Seton, number 9, Alexis Warren, number 13, Daria Williams, number 11, Hannah Brister. And again, Brister's the one the Lady Lions need to keep their eye on at all times and contest every kill opportunity that she gets. And it'll be Northwestern State with the serve to start the match, and it's Cayman Sutton, senior from White Oak, Texas, Panola College. And Lady Lions receive it in the kill, and this one is good from Jody Ito as it is successful. Jody Ito starts the match off nicely for the Lady Lions, and quickly substitution for Southeastern, number 4, Carly Wilkerson, back to serve, number 7, Bailey Laskoski, who we talked about during the pregame. This one served short and dug out nicely by Warren. Point continues. It's Ito again, and she flips it over the net, but not able to. But then it is Ito who is able to finish it off. Jody Ito with back-to-back kills to start the match, and Southeastern with an early 2-0 lead. So Laskoski will keep the serve. And that top spin serve goes deep, and it is returnable for the Lady Demons, and I think it's going to be a point and a kill for the Lady Demons. And number 20, that was Reagan Lee. Lee, the 6'1" redshirt freshman from Ruston, Louisiana, Ruston High School. And back to serve is Hannah Brister, 6' junior from Payne-Courtville, Louisiana. Ito with the kill. That is 3 for Ito. She has all 3 points for the Lady Lions. And side out gives it back to Southeastern. It'll be Jolie Hidalgo back to serve. Hidalgo, 5'11" freshman from Opelousas, Louisiana, Turlings Catholic High. And her serve sails just wide. And it's 3-2 in favor of Southeastern. Good pace to this match early on as number 14, Megan Lowe Miller, will serve. Lowe Miller, 5'8" senior from Heath, Texas, Rockwall Heath High School. Ito with the kill. Goodness gracious, Jody Ito's on pace for 60. So Sam Gomez trots back in. 4 kills for Jody Ito, 4 points for Southeastern. So Alexis Pratt to serve. It will be returnable for Northwestern State, and it'll be a kill successful for number 9, Alexis Warren. By the way, Alexis Pratt, 5'7" junior from Houston, Texas, Memorial High School. And it's Northwestern to serve, and Haley Hong, 5'4" freshman from Plano, Texas, Plano West Senior High. Hong serves it deep, returnable for Southeastern. It'll go to Golden, and this one is just long, was not tipped at the net. And point goes to the Lady Demons. Match tied at 4 apiece. This one goes deep. Lady Lions will get a good chance here. Gomez, but it's blocked at the net nicely, and the Lady Demons will get a chance. And this one is put away and killed by Alexis Warren, 5-4 in favor of Northwestern State. Only match this weekend for the Lady Demons with homecoming weekend. So it's served into the front court. Lady Demons will have an opportunity. It's Brister, dug out nicely on the back end by Hidalgo to Golden, and dug out again by Northwestern. This one flipped over to Laskoski, to Pratt. Golden flips it over, but returnable for Northwestern. And it's Brister, and what a play by Pratt to keep the point alive. Then Gomez, and it looks like we're going to get a double hit violation. No, or ball handling. So point goes to Southeastern, a terrific point, and what a play by Alexis Pratt, able to just take a bullet kill and keep the point alive with the dig. So we're tied at a nickel apiece. This one goes to the Lady Demons. Looked like it was tipped. No, it goes out of bounds. Thought maybe it was tipped by Southeastern. Lady Lions get the point. And Lizzie Lowe back to serve for Southeastern, 5'6" freshman from Lafayette, Louisiana, and she hits the net. First service error of the match for either team. Low from Lafayette, Louisiana, St. Thomas More Catholic High School. And it'll go to Warren for Northwestern State. 6-all our score here in the opening set. This one serves short, returnable for Southeastern. It'll go to Gomez. Gomez with the kill. Seesaw affair early on here at the University Center between the Lady Lions and Northwestern State out of Natchitoches, Louisiana. Golden serves this one long, returnable for the Lady Demons. Brister, pretty play by Brister, but it's returned by the Lady Demons and Pratt. And then this one is going to be just out of bounds, and the point goes to Southeastern. 8-6, Lady Lions, Golden to serve. Caroline Golden, 5'9", junior from Mandeville, Louisiana, transfer from William Carey. This one is blocked at the net nicely by Hidalgo, and the point continues. Hidalgo, and it's blocked by Northwestern State. Gomez. Lady Demons will get a pretty good look here, and it's blocked beautifully by Sam Gomez at the net for the point. Boy, credit both teams there. Really pretty point by both teams, but the Lady Lions able to get it. 9-6. Golden serves it long. And it is returnable by Northwestern State, but Southeastern will get a good look, and it's the kill for Sam Gomez. Timeout called by the Lady Demons, and head coach Sean Kirchhoff will take one as well. Early on, Southeastern leading here in the opening set, 10-6. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network.
Make sure to check into
Welcome back to the University Center. Caroline Golden set to serve for Southeastern. Lady Lions lead 10-6. It will be returnable for Northwestern State, and this one sails long. Lady Lions on a 6-0, make that 5-0 run. As Golden keeps the serve for Southeastern. Golden, this one goes long, and I mean just long. What a terrific read on the back end by Alexis Warren to let that one go. That ball couldn't have landed more than 3 or 4 inches long, but that's just court awareness, so credit to Warren as the Lady Demons and Courtney Seaton. And Seaton promptly hits the net as the Lady Lions get it back. 12-7 our score. Gomez back to serve. Boy, just... sound like a broken record here, but what a turnaround we've seen from the Lady Lions as this one does sails a little bit long, but not just the whole season. I'm talking about just the last couple of weeks, and you could really see it in the McNeese match about 3 weeks ago when they got down 19-14 in the first set, rallied back to win that one and win the match in straight sets, and since then this has looked like a totally different team and a team that is ready to make that next step. Ito with the kill! Kill number 5 for Jody Ito already as it's Bailey Laskoski back to serve. Laskoski, 5'11", freshman from Spring, Texas in Klein High School. Laskoski serves it long, returnable for the Lady Demons, and this one looks like it's put away, and it is. That was number 20 for the Lady Demons, Reagan Lee. And it'll be the Lady Demons serve as Brister back to the service line. 13-9 Southeastern here in the opening set. This one served wide, but returnable and in play. It'll go to Hidalgo. Hidalgo, oh, what a play at the net by Daria Williams as she blocks it right back down into the Lions' face. Ouch. Williams, redshirt, junior from Irving, Texas. And I think I'm going to say this right, Pantego Christian Academy. If I didn't, I do apologize. This one, and it's Jody Ito again with the kill. 14-10 Lady Lions. As Jolie Hidalgo back to serve. She'll serve it deep. Lady Demons will return it. And Southeastern will get a good look here as this one will go to Golden. Golden blocked at the net. Point continues for Northwestern State. And then this one is put away emphatically by Alexis Warren for the kill. Well, you can certainly see how the Lady Demons have gotten to their record and where they're at 12-7 and 4-1. This is, we may all be chasing Stephen F. Austin, but there's some quality teams in this conference, and it is Jody Ito, number 7 for Ito, and the Lady Lions have scored just 15 points. My gosh, she's going to get 40, maybe 50. So Pratt to serve. 15-11, Lady Lions lead here in the first set. This one. And it is a net violation against the Lady Lions. Point goes to Northwestern as it's number 2. Skylar Besh checking in for Northwestern State. Besh, 5'9" sophomore from Austin, Texas, Lake Travis High School. And Hong will serve it for the Lady Demons. This one will go to Sam Gomez, and this is going to be saved by the Lady Demons. Terrific defense. And back to Gomez, and again dug out nicely by the Lady Demons. This time it was Brister. Point continues. Back to Caroline Golden, and it rolls across the net and out of bounds. Ouch. Boy, what a terrific point by Northwestern State. That looked like a Lady Lion point. It had a Lady Lion point written all over it, and they were able to save the point and get it. 15-13, Southeastern. This one goes to Hidalgo, and the point will continue. And it's, again, Alexis Warren with the kill. I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen. One thing, I would bet my brand new vehicle on the fact that this match ain't going 3 sets. We're gonna be here a while, and these two teams are gonna battle it out for a long time. This will go to Golden, and it's blocked, and the point continues. And blocked at the no. Point goes to the Lady Demons. It's number 3, Courtney setting it, and just like that, Northwestern State ties the match at 15 here in the opening set. This is going to be a terrific one, folks. Do not leave. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back to the University Center, all square at 15 here in the opening set. Northwestern State with the serve. It's Haley Hong on the service line. Hong will serve this one long, and the Lady Lions will return it to Golden. Golden crushes it for the kill. And the Lady Lions seesaw back in front as Lizzie Lowe will check in for Southeastern, and she'll go back to serve. 16-15 Southeastern. Lowe serves this one wide, but inbounds and returnable. And it is killed and put away by Courtney Seaton. Oh. Once again, tied at 16. This one, Southeastern, Caroline Golden with the kill. And Southeastern regains the lead as these two teams go back and forth here in the opening set. Golden will serve. Golden. And this will be a block at the net. Sam Gomez and Joey Hidalgo. 18-16 Southeastern here in the opening set. Boy, just terrific play on both sides early in the first set. And this will go to Brister, and Hannah Brister able to put this one away. The conference's leader in kills, adding to it right there. And it's 18-17 as Courtney Seaton back to serve. Seaton, this one goes long, but Southeastern will return it, and it is Hidalgo with the kill. Joey Hidalgo gets the point for Southeastern, and it's 19-17 as we wind down on the opening set here at the University Center. Sam Gomez back to serve. Gomez serves it short. It is returnable. It's Brister again, and the Lions will return it. This one back to Hidalgo. What a play at the net by number 20. That is Reagan Lee and Skylar Besh. I couldn't tell who really got their hand on it, but we'll go ahead and go with the assisted block on that one. And it's 19-18 Southeastern. Ball over to Northwestern State. It's Cayman Sutton to serve. Senior from White Oak, Texas. Alexis Pratt. This one will go to Hidalgo. Hidalgo, and what a play to dig that one out. That was number 14, Megan Lowmiller, and the point continues. It goes to Ito, blocked at the net nicely by Lee. Point continues. And what a play. That's number 13, Daria Williams, and we are tied at 19. Got to be at least the 10th tie here in the first set. So Sutton to serve again. She'll serve it. It tips the net, and that's going to make this one tough. But what a play by Golden to save the point. Southeastern will get a good chance here. Ito with the key out of bounds. Ugh. Big point there. I thought Ito might have had it, but it sails out of bounds. And Northwestern State takes a 1-point lead as we take a timeout here late in the opening set. 20-19 Northwestern. We're back in a moment. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back to the University Center. 20-19, Southeastern trailing as the Lady Demons have the serve. Uh-oh, miscommunication by Golden and Pratt, and now it's a 2-point lead for the Lady Demons as Sutton remains on the service line. Sutton serves this one. Line drive, returnable for Southeastern. Nice play there by Laskoski, but the point continues. Laskoski will set this one up for Hidalgo, and she puts it away. 21-20, Southeastern trails by 1, but they have the serve with the absolute perfect person with the ball in her hands in Bailey Laskoski. Laskoski serves this one deep. It is returnable for the Lady Demons. Dug out nicely by Golden. This one to Hidalgo, and she goes high and out of bounds with it. 22-20, Northwestern with the lead. As Hannah Brister back to serve. Big point here. As the old towel to wipe up the perspiration is in play. Halting play for just a moment. And Brister will serve. (22-20) our score here in the opening set. Northwestern with the lead. Ito gets a good look, but the point continues as Northwestern State able to thwart it. This one will be set up for Hidalgo. Oh my goodness, what a play. It's Daria Williams again with the block, and it is a huge one. It's now 23-20 in favor of Northwestern State. So Brister to serve. This one served wide over to Hidalgo, to Ito. Ito flips this one over, and the Demons will have to, well, it hits the net. Point Southeastern. That one kind of got away from the Lady Demons as they were going to have to attempt the kill from way behind the net. 23-21, Southeastern trails, but they have the serve. Jolie Hidalgo on the line. Hidalgo. And this one is going to be a 4-hit violation, also an ace for Southeastern, 23-22. Southeastern trying to even this match up late in the opening set. Hidalgo serves it short, returnable for Northwestern. This one goes over to the Lady Lions. It'll be Hidalgo. Hidalgo. This one will get set to Lee. Lee puts it away. Great play by Reagan Lee, and it's set point Northwestern State. And Lady Demons, and it'll be Megan Lowmiller who has the first set in her hands. Serves this one long, returnable for Southeastern. This one will go to Carly Wilkerson. It's returned by the Lady Demons, and Brister gets the kill. And that'll do it for the first set. So Hannah Brister puts it away, and Northwestern State wins set 1, 25-22. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network.
Before the house, before the office, the late nights and new bosses. Before the last hugs, the wins and the losses. Before building the team, before building yourself. The rise and grinds, all day, every days. Before the letter, before the dream, there was a kid who loved to play. If you have the talent and dedication to succeed in school and in sports, we'll provide the opportunity.
What opportunity has Southeastern provided you that you will forever be thankful for?
Southeastern's giving me the education I need for my future. Whether or not I go pro, I know I'm going to be successful.
The Southland Conference, 13 member institutions, over 4,200 student athletes, achieving success in the classroom while excelling in 19 NCAA Division I sports and making a difference through serving others and giving back to the community. Determination, hard work, commitment, excellence, and collaboration. Together, we are Southeastern!
University Center as we take you around the campus briefly right before we start the second set. The Southeastern football team in action Saturday afternoon as they take on the University of Incarnate Word for homecoming. The Lions coming off a tough loss at McNeese last Saturday, 38-34, despite Chasen Bird, the Southeastern quarterback, throwing for over 300 yards for his fourth straight game, helping the Lions overcome a 21-point first-half deficit before McNeese scored the game-winning touchdown with 2 minutes and 21 seconds remaining. Southeastern dropped to 3-2 overall, 2-1 in the Southland as they get set for Saturday's matchup, which will be at 4 p.m., and you can catch that on the Southeastern Sports Network. So we're set to go here in the second set for Southeastern. It'll be Laskoski, Golden, Pratt. Let's see, Wilkerson, Ito, and Hidalgo, and it'll be Laskoski to serve. Northwestern won set one, 25-22. Laskoski gets this one started. And it'll be dug out on the back by Golden over to Hidalgo. Hidalgo and the Lady Demons defend nicely, and this one sails out of bounds. Point Lady Lions to open the set. Oh. Lady Lions strike first here in the second. Laskoski, low serve, returnable for the Lady Demons, and this is a bullet from number 13, Daria Williams, who puts it away. And the serve goes over to Brister and Northwestern State. Brister serves it long. Golden, Laskoski, Ito, and this one will sail out of bounds. It's another kill for Jody Ito. 8 for the senior. Ito, 5'9", senior from Baton Rouge, Louisiana, Woodlawn High School. This one served long. Returnable for Northwestern State. Boy, I had some funny spin on it as Alexis Warren gets the kill, but it came off the hand like almost top spin and able to get the kill for Northwestern. Tied at 2 here in the second set. Lady Lions to Golden. Oh, what a play at the net again. It's Daria Williams. Boy, she's a tremendous athlete. So, this one, Laskoski, Ito. Ito gets the point again. That is 9 for Jody Ito, and we're just starting the second set. Match tied at 3 in the second set. It's Pratt. This one will go to the Lady Demons, and Williams able to keep the point alive to Golden. Golden! Let's see. Oh, it goes to the Lady Demons as it hits the top of the net. Or they got a net violation, one of the two. Still battling and learning on the volleyball spectrum of things, folks. I was a baseball guy, but getting there. So, this one, Sam Gomez with the kill. And we're tied again. Feel like a broken record. We've been saying that a lot tonight. 25-22, Northwestern State won set one. Lady Demons and Lady Lions tied at 4 here in the second. This one served wide, but inbounds and returnable. And what a play by Laskoski and Hidalgo, but then Northwestern able to put it away as the Lady Demons retake the lead, 5-4. Alexis Warren on the service line for the Lady Demons. This one serves short. Pratt gets it started, set up by Laskoski, and looked like that one got a little bit too far towards the net, and Northwestern almost able to put that one away. Then it goes to Golden with the kill.
Caroline Golden.
Fans, guess what? We're tied again at 5. So Golden back to serve for Southeastern, trying to even this match at a set apiece. Golden will serve it, and this one will be low, but dug out nicely on the back end by the Lady Demons. And a scramble, and it's put away by the Lady Demons. So 6-5 in favor of Northwestern. You're just joining us, Southeastern Louisiana, Northwestern State. Volleyball right here from the University Center, and then that, oh boy, tough break for Southeastern as the serve hits the top of the net and trickles over to the Southeastern side for the ace for Courtney Seaton. Seaton serves it wide, and the point goes to the Lady Lions. 7-6, Northwestern State as Ito trots back in, and Sam Gomez will serve. Oh, it's been a highly contested match from the first serve. Blocked nicely at the net by Jody Ito. Boy, I tell you, she needed every bit of that 5'9" frame, though, as she almost mistimed her jump, but able to put it away. Well, her athleticism and coordination is on another planet. And this one dug out, but it's going to be a kill. It's number 20, Reagan Lee. Again, for the Lady Demons. There's a lot of firepower up front for Northwestern State. But the Lady Lions have their share of it as well. It's why we've got a match that's been so highly contested from the start. This one served low, but picked by Golden to Ito! Jody Ito. No, they said it was wide. Okay, Coach Jeremy White does not agree. 9-7 our score in favor of Northwestern. Ito flips this one over. Northwestern State going to get a chance here with it. It's tipped at the net. And it'll go back to Jody Ito. And then it's number 20, Reagan Lee, again with the kill. That was not what Coach Jeremy White wanted. He wanted to see Ito go up and really put that one down emphatically, and played with a little bit of finesse there. So 10-7 Northwestern. Golden. Laskoski, Hidalgo, but it's picked on the back end nicely by Warren. Pratt, Laskoski, back to Hidalgo. And Northwestern able to get it over. Southeastern will get a decent look here. It's Golden. And then it's put away at the net again by Reagan Lee. 11-7 Northwestern State. Lady Lions need a point here badly. Going to serve long, and we'll take it. It's 11-8. Just needed something to change the momentum, and now you've got the right person serving. Not that Laskoski's the only one on this team, but definitely very difficult serve to return. Laskoski gets it in. This one will go to Williams. Southeastern will get a chance. Pratt to Hidalgo. Returnable for Northwestern State. Oh, what a play. It's number 11, Hannah Brister with the kill. 12-8. Northwestern with the lead. As Brister to serve. And this one is wide but returnable. Jody Ito flips it over. Northwestern State will have the opportunity, and we're going to get a ball handling violation or a 2-hit violation. 12-9 as the Lady Lions continue to try to chip away at this very surmountable lead that the Lady Demons have. 12-9 here in the second set. So Hidalgo to serve and gets it in. This one will go to, oh, what a play by Golden to keep it alive. Then Wilkerson, kill attempt sails long, and the point goes to Northwestern State, 13-9, and Megan Lowmiller will serve. Again, we'll be joined at the end of the second set by Southeastern head basketball coach David Kiefer for the men. Hear what he's got to say. Point continues, and it's Jody Ito. 13-10, our score. Alexis Pratt back to serve, and boy, can't get over the crowd. Just a terrific showing here by the Southeastern faithful. And this one's going to be trouble, and it is too much trouble as Pratt unable to save the point, and Northwestern State gets the point. 14-10, Lady Demons, as number 7 Haley Hong returns to the match, and she'll serve. And she's going to get the ace. That was a knuckleball that came out of her hand, and just tough to judge for Southeastern. And a timeout called by the Lady Lions as Northwestern State leading 15-10 here in the second. Welcome back. Southeastern trailing 15-10. Definitely got to stop the bleeding right here and see if they can pick this point up as Northwestern State really starting to gather some momentum as Hong serves this one low. And let's see. It is going to be a point for Northwestern State with a net violation. Jeremy White, I don't think, is in agreement. 16-10. Lady Demons leading Southeastern. So Hong continues on the service line. This one serves short, dug out nicely by Hidalgo to Gomez. Point continues. And then it's put away nicely by Hannah Brister. So it's now 16-10. I think they decided to replay the point from 17-10. Okay. This one returnable for Southeastern. This one Gomez with the kill. So I think it's okay. On the screen we have 17-11. Okay, 16-11 it is. Just confirmed with our scorekeeper. Wasn't sure if they replayed the point or not. So, Lizzie Lowe serving for Southeastern. This one dug out on the back end nicely by Lowe over to Golden. She flips it over the net, but the Lady Demons will get a good chance here. It goes to Brister. Laskoski to Pratt. Golden. Dug out nicely by Pratt, and the Lady Lions will get a chance. Goes in, but it's picked by Hong, and Northwestern State has the point continue. And then a terrific play by Alexis Warren to put it away. Just flipped it right over the Lady Lions attempting to block, and it's another point for Northwestern. A 17-11 lead for the Lady Demons as it's Alexis Warren back to serve. And the Lady Lions will get a good look here. Golden. And it comes right back to the Lady Lions. Over to Gomez. Gomez with the kill. 17-12. Southeastern still with a little bit of work to do here in the second set. As Caroline Golden will serve for the Lady Lions. You're just joining us. Northwestern State winning 25-22 in the first set. Southeastern and Northwestern leading 17-12 here in the second set from the beautiful University Center here in Hammond, America, on the campus of Southeastern Louisiana. Southeastern looking for victory number 9 on the year. More importantly, their 4th in conference. Northwestern looking for their 13th win and their 5th in Southland play. Golden will serve this one. This one a line drive, returnable by the Lady Demons, and it is number 2, Skylar Besh, who flips it into the Lady Lions court where no one was at. It's a very crafty offense by this Northwestern State team. I mean, they're coming at us from all different directions as the serve sails wide. And it's 18-13. Sam Gomez will serve. Gomez gets this one in. This one will go to Brister, and Brister just a bullet. And unfortunately, nobody there for the Lady Lions. 19-13 our score. Northwestern with the lead. Substitution for the Lady Demons. It's number 18, Kamen Sutton. Sutton serves this one about middle of the way. Golden, Laskoski to Hidalgo. Blocked at the net nicely again by Williams. And the Lady Demons will get a chance. Brister. Southeastern over to Hidalgo, and it is long. 20-13. Lady Lions and head coach Jeremy White feeling like it was tipped at the net. Referees say no. 20-13. Northwestern State as they're starting to really take control in the second set. Oh, what a play at the net as Ito looked like she had a kill opportunity. Picked nicely by Golden as the point continues. Blocked again by Lee to Ito, who flips it into the front court for the point. Nicely done by Jody Ito. But my goodness, what a handful Reagan Lee and Daria Williams have been for Southeastern. They are at the net every single point, getting their hands on just about every other kill attempt by the Lady Lions. And I don't necessarily think the Lady Lions are struggling by any means tonight. Have not played poorly. I think you just got to give a lot of credit to Coach Sean Kirchhoff and the Lady Demons as they've come in with a good offensive game plan. As this one dug out by the Lady Lions. It'll go to Pratt, who just flips it into the Northwestern side. Picked by Pratt. Golden gets this one to Pratt. And neither team with a lot of opportunities here. Great play by Golden to keep the point going. And then it's another block at the net by Daria Williams. 21-14. In favor of Northwestern State as they are closing in on the second set. Lady Lions need a run in a hurry as this one served long. Golden, Laskoski over to Hidalgo. No. So it goes around the net. Or around the antenna, I should say. Point to Northwestern. 22-14. Lady Demons. So, Rister to serve, and this one goes long. Pratt gets it over to Golden. It'll be returnable for Northwestern State. And it's going to be another point for the Lady Demons as Alexis Warren gets the point. And a timeout called by Coach Jeremy White. Northwestern State in control here in the second set, leading 23-14. Southeastern with a lot of work to do in this one, Lions fans. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back. Northwestern leading 23-14 here in the second set, and the Lady Demons already have the first set in their pocket. See what kind of comeback the Lady Lions have in them as Brister serves this one. Pratt gets it. Laskoski to Golden. That's long, and it's set point for the Lady Demons. So, 9 set points for the Demons. This one will go over to Laskoski, and then the Lady Demons will get a chance. It's tipped at the net. Laskoski, Golden, over to Wilkerson, blocked at the net, and the Lady Demons or Lady Lions will get another chance as this one is put away nicely. That's number 9, Ryan Madera, who just checked in. Madera, 6'1" junior from Evans, Colorado. 24-15. Lady Lions with the serve, but still a mountain to climb here in the second set. Let's see if they've got it in them. Madera flips this one in. Returnable for the Lady Demons. This one goes to number 13, Daria Williams, and that'll do it for the second set as Northwestern State wins 25-15. As competitive as the first set was, Northwestern State really controlled the better part of that second set. Southeastern trails 2-0 here at intermission. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, we'll hear from Southeastern men's head basketball coach David Kiefer as we're about 3.5 weeks away from their opener. Back in a moment, you're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back, Lady Lion fans, as the Lady Lions trail this one here at intermission, 2-0. A lot of work to do. We'll talk about that here in just a little bit. But as you can see, we are joined now by the new chief of the Southeastern men's basketball team, head coach David Kiefer. Coach, appreciate you joining us, man. Not a problem at all, man. Let's see. Get this a little closer for me, there, big man. So, first things first, man. There you go, yeah. All right, so, not 3.5 weeks, a little bit, close to a month from the opener against Tulane. 6 returners, 9 newcomers, but a lot of talent, man. Just kind of summarize real quick, and then we'll go from there. What you see in this team?
Youth right now, very young, just, guys have been extremely enthusiastic every day and going and competing really hard every day. I really like our group. But again, young, just so much inexperience, so many guys that haven't played before. I haven't seen them face adversity yet, so I'm really excited to see, we'll play here in a closed-door scrimmage in less than a week. So it's really like to see where we at in that, or a little over a week, sorry.
This is, and of course, I look at this a different, similar, but kind of, the unknown to me excites me because the youth, maybe we don't recognize a lot of our freshmen don't recognize the magnitude of situations like playing at an Oklahoma State, which we'll do at the end of December, playing a game at Vanderbilt. They're just going to go out there and play the game. I mean, is there any consolation for you if you think of it like that?
Oh, of course. Some guys will look at it like that. Some guys, look like deer in headlights. I remember the first time Brandon Gonzalez 3 years ago stepped out to the exhibition game. First shot that he took, I think he almost broke the backboard. And then other guys go out there. Marlon Veal, the first time he stepped on the floor, looked like he'd been in college for 3 years.
Yeah.
So some guys relish the moment. Some guys get a little nervous, but I think as time goes on, somebody like Brandon Gonzalez settles in, and he ends up being a pretty dang good player. But just.
Sure.
The young guys, you're excited. It makes me a little nervous.
No, understandable. You mentioned Brandon Gonzalez, and one of the 2 starters returning, him and Vaughn Julian, who we hadn't touched on. Vaughn Julian, to me, and I think I mentioned this last year during a press conference, I think he's Moses Greenwood at 170 pounds. Your thoughts?
Yeah, Vaughn Julian is our best player. May not show in the stat sheet, but the intangibles and what he brings on a daily basis to the team, it's an extra coach on the floor. The toughness and the heart that he has, I'm very lucky to have him.
Last question, Coach. Okay. When we open it up at Tulane, other than obviously wanting to win the game, what are you looking for most?
I'm just looking for our team to compete like we do every day. Our whole deal is about playing in every possession and outworking our opponent. I'm looking for our guys to go out there and put a lot of pressure on them and play our game.
Absolutely. Well, man, listen, congratulations on the new job. Good luck this year. Can't wait for the opener. That is November the 6th at Tulane as the Lions tip off the season. So, head coach David Kiefer, I appreciate it, man. As we go back to the action, and Southeastern looking to try to extend this match, as again we appreciate head coach David Kiefer for the men's basketball team stopping by and having a few words with us. November 6th versus Tulane on the road. We'll have that game for you on the Southeastern Radio Network. And the first point of the third set is to Northwestern State, and that is number 18 for the Lady Demons, and Cayman Sutton. So, Southeastern needing to rally immediately as Wilkerson, but it's dug out by Southeastern. Brister again just flips it over the net for the point. 2-0. And this one will be served over to the Lady Lions, and it is Madera, but the point will continue. It's blocked at the net, but point continues. Northwestern State doing a pretty good job on it there, and then that one hits the net as Wilkerson not able to convert it. 3-0. Well, things looked okay in the first set, back and forth, and the Lady Demons have just really taken control over the last 15, 20 points, and that's an ace, and the point goes to the Lady Demons as Cayman Sutton gets the ace. 4 straight points for Northwestern State to start the third set. As that one tips the net, but returnable for Southeastern. Ito flips it over and gets the kill.
Southeastern point.
4-1 in favor of Northwestern State here in the third set. Win number 9 going to be very tough tonight to come by. Southeastern's going to have to earn it for certain. But Jody Ito gets the kill, one step at a time. 4-2 Northwestern State here in the third. Madera to serve. This one, a line drive, returned by Brister. Brister gets it to Reagan Lee, returnable by Golden. Golden with the kill.
Golden.
So Southeastern trying to mount a rally, get a little bit of momentum. Trailing 4-3 here in the third set, trailing 2-0 to Northwestern State. Cayman Sutton. And this one will go to Williams, and Williams slams it down emphatically for the kill. 5-3 in favor of Northwestern State here in the third set. As Hannah Brister to serve, this one goes to Lizzie Lowe. Lowe, Laskoski to Gomez, or excuse me, to Wilkerson. So Carly Wilkerson with the kill. But the aforementioned Gomez does come into the game now. So it'll be Gomez and Wilkerson in the front along with Golden. Lowe serves it long. Ace, hello. Just what the doctor ordered as we're tied to the nickel here in the third set. And this one is another ace for Lowe. 1 point at a time, man. Before you know, if you're Southeastern, you just want to extend this thing. Longer this match goes, obviously, the more the pressure will shift over to the Lady Demons. But right now, they still got the control of this match. So let's see if Southeastern can get it back. Gomez. Northwestern able to return it. Point continues. Golden. Golden kill. So 7-5 in favor of the Lady Lions. Here in the third set, two teams that have a lot of aspirations to a deep run in the Southland Conference tournament from what we're seeing tonight. Caroline Golden. And it's going to be a kill by Reagan Lee as it is 7-6 Southeastern. So, Reagan Lee and Jody Ito. Wonder which one of them has a higher vertical. You're talking about two fantastic athletes. 7-6. Northwestern State with the lead. This one over to Madera. Gomez. And it's put away. Thought it was blocked by Northwestern State, but Gomez gets the point. It's 8-6 Southeastern as Lizzie Lowe trots back in. Make that Alexis Pratt. Pratt will serve. Pratt from Houston, Texas, serves this one somewhat middle of the way. And the point is to number 9, Alexis Warren, as it deflected off of, I think that was Laskoski on the block attempt. 8-7 Southeastern. Serve to Haley Hong. Hong. This one goes long. Good read by Lizzie Lowe, and Southeastern gets it back. 9-7, Lady Lions. Seeing a little bit of, starting to see Southeastern getting a little extra pep in their step, if you will. Not much for the hyperboles and all that, but As that's going to be a point for the Lady Lions on the ace. And I'm not much for the sports hyperboles and all that about will to win and all that kind of stuff, but I mean, you are starting to see Southeastern with a little bit different mindset here in this third set, and hopefully that'll translate into a third set victory. But anyway, this one blocked at the net nicely by Gomez. Point continues, though. This one goes long. Low over to Gomez. It's blocked at the net. Point continues. And it is put away emphatically by Alexis Warren. It's 10-8 Southeastern. As Warren will serve. But, you hear that stuff talk about will to win and all that, and it's hard for me to believe that some teams want to win more than others. I just don't really buy that. Everybody wants to win. Some teams are better than others. So. And the point goes to Northwestern State on the kill. I mean, I can promise you both of these teams right now, there's not a player on either one of these teams that wants to win more than the other. So anyway, this one served long. 10-9 Southeastern with the lead. Brister, oh, that's a bullet, and it is going to be a kill. Southeastern gave it their all to keep the point alive, but Brister with too much on it as she blisters that one. Match tied at a dime here in the third quarter, 10 apiece. Third set, excuse me. Golden. Madera. Returnable for Northwestern. And it is wide. The kill attempt by Brister. Couldn't have missed more than maybe 6 to 8 inches as the Lady Lions retake the lead, 11-10. So Sam Gomez to serve for Southeastern, and this one sails just wide. Good read by Northwestern's Alexis Warren. We're tied at 11. First set looks an awful lot like, or the third set looks an awful lot like the first set, hopefully for Southeastern with a different result, as Courtney Seaton will serve for Northwestern. This one serves short, dug out by Golden. Laskoski, Ito, returnable for Northwestern. This one will go over to Brister, and it's going to be a point for Northwestern State on a net violation. 12-11, Lady Demons as they retake the lead. Here in the third set, right at the midway point, I guess you could say. Madera, returnable for Northwestern. And this one sails out of bounds as Warren can't quite get it, and the point goes to Southeastern, tied at 12. Layla Laskoski back to serve. You're just joining us. Southeastern, of course, in their home yellow with the green. And Northwestern, obviously, in the black, as that one hits the net. Point goes over to the Lady Demons. A couple of substitutions for Northwestern State. It's number 18, Kamen Sutton, returning. Let's see who else came into the game. I think it was Williams. Madera, and it's dug out nicely on the backside by Low Miller. Wow, what a play. And then the Lady Demons promptly get the point. It's amazing how a terrific dig seems to always set up a kill. And Northwestern State takes a 14-12 lead. We'll take a break. Northwestern leading 2-0 midway through the third set. We'll take a break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back. Southeastern trailing here in set 3, 14-12 as we take a quick peek at some of the individual stats for Northwestern State. Alexis Warren and Hannah Brister each with 10 kills. Jody Ito leading Southeastern with 11. Sam Gomez with 6. Caroline Golden with 5 as the Lady Demons serve. Coming out of the timeout, it'll be to Lowe, to Laskoski, to Ito, and point to Northwestern. 15-12 Lady Demons as Sutton remains on the service line. This one, well, it's a bullet, but it is returned by Southeastern. Carly Wilkerson. You know, I gotta apologize, Lady Lion fans. Sam Gomez and Carly Wilkerson don't look alike at all, but for some reason I want to call one the other. So Carly Wilkerson gets the point, 15-13. And we're gonna get, looks like a ball handling violation against Northwestern State, and the point to the Lady Lions, 15-14 Northwestern. And oh boy, tough one right there as Madera hits the net, and it goes back over to the Lady Demons. 25-22 in the first set, 25-15 in the second as the Lady Demons lead 2-0 and have the lead here in the third. This one goes to Carly Wilkerson.
Carly Wilkerson.
16-15 our score. Lady Lions refusing to go down without a fight. Not to say that they even are going to go down. Who knows? Third set still up for grabs, and if you can extend it, you never know. And Brister, this one sails long, and we're tied at 16. So Lizzie Lowe back to serve. Boy, every point from here so critical for for the Lady Demons, or for the Lady Lions. And there's a huge one right there as it hits the net, and it's an ace for Lizzie Lowe. So Southeastern battling to keep this match alive here in the third set. Seeing if they can extend it. As they wipe the sweat off the floor momentarily. Looking at some other individual numbers while we have a short break in the action. So 5 service aces for Northwestern State, 5 service errors. For the Lady Lions, 3 aces and 6 errors from the service line. So Lizzie Lowe, the serve, and it hits the net. Lady Lions have just collectively not done themselves favors there. That is number 7 on the night for Southeastern as far as service errors. 17 apiece. And the Lady Demons give it right back as I think that was 14. There, Megan Lowmiller hitting the net. And Southeastern regains the lead as Alexis Pratt will serve. So Pratt on the service line with the Lady Lions leading by a point. She serves this one really short, but it's Brister who comes flying in. But it's Sam Gomez who puts it away, and Southeastern leads 19-17. And a timeout called by Northwestern as the Lady Lions battling back in this one as they take a 19-17 lead here in the third set. We'll take a break. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back. Southeastern trying to get this third set as they lead by 2, 19-17 in this one. Picked nicely by Pratt. Over to Golden. Golden and Northwestern able to get this one over, but not a particularly good attempt as this one to Laskoski to Gomez, who gets the kill. So Southeastern mounting a rally here in the third set, leading 20-17. Just get it to the fourth, and then we go from there. That one comes over. Should be a good opportunity for Southeastern. To Gomez. It is a good opportunity. It's a point on the kill. 21-17 our score, and another timeout called by the Lady Demons. And we'll stay right with it and take you through a couple of updates around the rest of the campus. We talked about football a minute ago. How about the Lady Lions soccer team and head coach Chris McBride? The Lady Lions split a pair of road games last week as they defeated Houston Baptist Friday on a goal by Jamie Raines in the first half, the 14th minute to be specifically. Ended up winning that match 1-0, but then fell Sunday to Texas A&M Corpus Christi 2-0. Next up for the Lions, they will take on Lamar Friday night at home at 6 p.m. We'll have that for you right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Also, how about the cross-country team? Coach Corey Mistretta and his guys and girls will head off to the Mississippi College Invitational in their final tune-up before the Southland Conference Championships November 1st in Conway, Arkansas. Men's basketball, you just heard from Coach David Kiefer in between the second and third sets. And here, when we get a little bit more time, we'll talk about women's basketball and golf. So, Southeastern trying to finish this third set off as Pratt serves it short point, where it will be returnable for the Lady Demons. And it's put away nicely by number 9, Alexis Warren. 21-18 our score. Couple of substitutions as Skylar Besh and Haley Hong check in. And Hong will serve. And her serve's been difficult for the Lady Lions tonight. And as this one is returnable for Southeastern. Point continues. It's a good look for the Lady Demons. Dug out nicely on the back end by Pratt. This one over to the Lady Lions. This one will go to Golden. Golden! And it's returned by Northwestern. It's tipped at the net. And Gomez over to Golden. Golden back to Brister. And this one goes to the back line to Madera to Gomez. And she misses out of bounds. 21-19. Southeastern with the lead here in the third set. Trailing, though, 2-0. So Haley Hong keeps it for the Lady Demons. This one served over to Lowe. Lowe to Golden. Big, well, nice job by the Lady Demons on the far end. And then that's put away nicely by, I think that was Lowe Miller. And a timeout called by Southeastern as 3 straight points by the Lady Demons. And this third set is a coin flip up for grabs at this point. Hopefully the Lady Lions can stay on the right end of it. But we'll take a quick break and come back. You're watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back 21-20 our score. As Gomez gets the kill. Big play for Sam Gomez. And the Lady Lions lead 22-20. Gomez is just when you need a big play, it's either her or Ito, it seems like every other time. Caroline Golden on the service line. Here's somebody that knows a thing or two about making big plays as Golden. And it's going to be flipped into the Lady Lions front court. And the point for number 9, Alexis Warren. 22-21. Lady Lions clinging to a 1-point lead here in the third set, trying to extend the match. Warren at the service line. This one serves short. This one will go to Laskoski, and it's going to be returnable for Northwestern. Brister dug out on the back end by Pratt to Madera, but the point continues. What a play on the back by Lowmiller. But then this one is going to be put away by Gomez. Big play by Gomez. Or kind of one of those points where it's hard to say who really won or lost it because both teams really made some fantastic plays, but ultimately for the Lady Lions, they made one more. That's all that matters as they lead 23-21. So it's number 16 for Southeastern, Ariana Hebert, 5'7" freshman from Lafayette, Louisiana, Erlings Catholic High School. First appearance for her, so she will serve in a crucial spot. Lady Lions 2 points away from extending the match, so let's see if Hebert can come up with something big from the service line. Hebert serves this one long, returnable for Northwestern, and it's Brister with the point as she gets the kill. 23-22 in favor of Southeastern as the serve goes over to Northwestern's Courtney Seaton. In case you're wondering, and you see on camera, Seaton every bit of 6'2", probably 6'3". Seaton serves this one long. Golden, Laskoski to Madera with the points. Ryan Madera gives Southeastern a set point here in the third set, and it is Bailey Laskoski with the chance to extend it to a fourth. Laskoski serves it long, returnable for Southeastern. Golden to Laskoski, to Ito, blocked at the net, but dug out by Laskoski to Golden. This one picked out by Northwestern, and it is a point for Northwestern State as the Lady Lions call for ball handling. 24-23, Southeastern with the lead, still with a set point, but Northwestern with the serve. This one served long. Golden gets it to Laskoski, over to Golden. Golden, but it's returnable for Northwestern State. It will say tipped off of a Lady Lion, and it's a point. Thought that one might have gone out of bounds, but we are deadlocked at 24 here in the third set. This one serves short, low. Laskoski. This one goes to Golden. Golden dug out nicely on the near side by Sutton. And, oh, what a play by Lizzie Lowe there. Then this one goes to Wilkerson, and she misses just long. And all of a sudden, it's a match point for Northwestern State. See if the Lady Lions can avoid it. This one served long, and it sails out of bounds. Big play, and a big-time read by Lowe there, taking an incredible chance, but she trusted that she knew where she was on the court and let that one sail out of bounds. 25 all, deuce for those of you tennis fans out there. As this one, oh, what a play by number 11, Hannah Brister, as she flips that one into the Lions' court. And match point yet again for Northwestern State. So Hannah Brister easily on pace to be a first-team All-Southland player with the match in her hands on the service line. (26-25) Lady Demons. Here in the third set, Northwestern winning the first 2 sets. Can the Lady Lions avoid the match points? Rister serves it short, dug out by Lowe. Lowe, Ito with the kill. And the match continues. 26-all as Southeastern has the serve with Lizzie Lowe. Well, what a terrific third set. This one, line drive missile by Lowe, but it's returned by Northwestern. Dug out nicely by Lowe. Hit on the back end by Madera to Golden. It tips. No, does not tip a Northwestern player. And it's another match point. 27-26 Northwestern State with the lead. And match point number 4 for Northwestern. So here is Megan Lowe-Miller. Lowe-Miller serves it low. Dug out to Gomez. This one, point continues. And it is put away, and Northwestern State has swept this match as the Lady Lions fall. Boy, though, you talk about fighting to the very end. That is exactly what you saw from the Lady Lions, but unfortunately they come up on the wrong end tonight as they fall 3-0 to Northwestern State. 25 to 22, 25 to 15, and 28-26 in the third set as Lady Lions fall to 8-11 overall. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back with some final stats and more and wrap this thing up from the University Center. You've been watching Southeastern Volleyball right here on the Southeastern Sports Network. Welcome back to the University Center, ladies and gentlemen, joined by Southeastern head volleyball coach Jeremy White. And Coach, obviously not the result you were looking for tonight, but at least from where I sit and a lot of others, I mean, every time you guys take the floor, there's positives that come from it. And I want to start with the third set. Yeah, the first two sets didn't go the way we wanted to, but the way we fought all the way to the end and made them earn every inch of that third set, maybe is there any consolation for you with that part of it?
Well, I mean, I'm glad we're fighting. We're competing well against teams that are good teams within our conference. I'm a little disappointed that we can't close out sets. We had an opportunity to win both 1 and 3. We're not really closing those out, but I will say it's nice to see the team. We competed well in sets against Sam Houston State this past weekend, and we competed well again tonight in sets against Northwestern.
Was there any adjustment for the first set, back and forth? Was there any adjustment that Northwestern State made, or anything that you saw in particular maybe we weren't doing, that where they kind of seemed to take over a little bit? What was the biggest thing that stood out to you?
I think the biggest thing is, we weren't doing a very good job of getting our right side involved early, and so we were really heavy in the middle, and it was great. We were doing well swinging in the middle, but big problem was if you don't get your right side involved, they just move that left side block in, and now we got a double block every single time, and so it changed things up with our middles, with the looks they were getting, and then we really just didn't. They did a great job of blocking our outsides. Our outsides had a tough time tonight.
The thing they just seem very unorthodox. You're talking about Northwestern State. I mean, you get used to the dig, the set, the kill, and a lot of times they just kind of threw a little curveball in there at us. It was dig and it flip over, and nobody's necessarily expecting that. I mean, is that something? And of course, I'm not a volleyball fan, so I mean, if I sound a little bit, is that something though that y'all get used to seeing, or is that something that kind of they threw a wrinkle in it in the match?
I mean, their setters attacked a lot more than we've seen recently, but we were prepared for it. We played these guys in the spring, and their lefty front row setter, number 2, she did a great job against us in the spring as well, Skylar Besh, and so we were prepared for it. In a lot of ways, it was just sometimes we knew it was coming.
Sure.
I don't know that we were prepared for it on defense. You know what I mean? So that's probably a lot of it, and then they started tipping a lot on us as well, and I don't know why we couldn't pick that one up. That's a little frustrating there.
Right, I understand. All right, some more on the positives, though. I mean, Jody Ito, Coach, every single match, I find myself with my jaw dropped watching this young lady play. Describe what you saw from her tonight.
Jody's a tremendous athlete. It's going to be sad to lose her at the end of the year being a senior, but I'm just happy for her to get to have the season that she's having right now. She's kind of our rock, and she's kind of the heart of our offense right now. When she's on, we tend to do pretty well, and she had a great first set tonight. I was sad we couldn't close it out in that first set for her, because I'm just tremendously pleased with what she's done for the course of the year. She just keeps getting better every week.
Biggest adjustment that you want to see from us next match?
We've got to keep our energy throughout the game. We do a good job of getting a lead a lot of the times, or even sometimes coming back from another team having a big lead, which we did tonight as well.
Yeah.
It's just carrying it over throughout the rest of the match. We go for so long, and then it's kind of we let up a little bit. So I'd really love to see the girls be able to keep the energy, keep the intensity level the entire match. If we can do that, then we'll start getting a few more of these.
No question. Well, listen, Coach, again, let me be one of the many that has probably already complimented you, enjoying the resurgence of this team, even though the result didn't go the way that you wanted to tonight. Every single match, though, this team is really fighting hard, and, it's improving match to match, and I think that's a credit to you, and, of course, Coach Ording, and, just the big compliments to the entire team, man, and I just want to tell you guys we're proud of you, even though it didn't go your way tonight.
We appreciate it. The kids are working hard, and thank you for the kind words.
Not a problem, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Southeastern head volleyball coach Jeremy White. Definitely appreciate you joining us, Coach. So anyway, so we get set for next week, and it looks like, Coach, and let's say, okay, I think me and you are still on here, so we got another minute or two. I thought we were cutting away from it, but let's look into next week a little bit. I mean, with us not playing Saturday, does that change anything as far as, do you feel like we have an advantage going into next week where you're not, in the same grind every single week? Play two matches. I mean, you feel like we're going to be fresh next week?
I think we're giving the kids off tomorrow. We're giving the kids off on Saturday as well. So it's going to be nice to have a 3-day weekend essentially, just to give them an opportunity to rest up a little bit. We got a few nicks and cuts that we got to take care of, and 3 days off will be huge for that. So that should put us in a much fresher mood. We haven't really played a whole lot of kids, so that'll help a ton. And then we got to kind of match here at home against Southern on Tuesday night.
Sure.
It should kind of get us back in mode before we go out to Abilene Christian SFA. So.
Absolutely. Boy, that Abilene Christian, a long drive. I'm not sure
yes.
if you made it. Good luck, man. But listen, I appreciate it. I know probably ready to get out of here and call it a night, but thanks for sitting in with us, man. Ladies and gentlemen, Southeastern Volleyball head coach Jeremy White. So anyway, the final stats for tonight, as we take a look at this one, the Lady Lions get 12 kills from Jody Ito. They get 11 from Sam Gomez, 5 from Caroline Golden, and 3 from Carly Wilkerson. And let's see, as we take a look at Northwestern State, it's 13 each for Alexis Warren, 13 for Hannah Brister, 6 for Reagan Lee, as the Lady Demons with 44 kills, 35 for Northwestern State. 4 service aces for the Lady Lions, 5 for Northwestern State. Again, I thought that third set, as we heard from Coach Jeremy White, lots of I think they can build on that moving in to next week in the match with Southern. But, the big picture is the improvement that this team has made each and every single match, and I know that they'll make their improvements and adjustments that they need to for Tuesday night. But, folks, we're out of time. I want to give a special shout-out to everybody that helped produce tonight's broadcast. Our camera operators, Maisha Brumfield and Farina Moore. Director is Alexis Miner. Producer Colton Vickers, our statistician, who, again, I talked about him, Damon Sunday, really has helped pioneer this broadcast, the Southeastern Sports Network. Both him and Colton have worked countless hours to make sure that we are able to put a professional broadcast together for you guys at home, and we appreciate all of you who have joined in to watch tonight. Those of you in Natchitoches, Northwestern State fans, thank you very much for your support, but we're out of time. Thanks again for watching Southeastern Volleyball as we say good night from the University Center in Hammond, America.